also. Now therefore come and let us fall into the host of the Syrian, and if they save us alive, we shall live, and if they kill us, we shall but die. And they rose up in the twilight to go unto the camp of the Syrian. And when they were come to the uttermost part of the camp of the Syrian, behold, there was no man there. Verse 6, for the Lord has made the host of the Syrian to hear a noise of chariot and a noise of horse, even the noise of a great host. And they said, said one to another, lo, the king of Israel has hired against us the king of the Hittites, the king of the Egyptians, to come upon us. Verse 7, wherefore they arose and they fled in twilight, and they left their tent, and their horse, and their axe, and even the camp as it was, and they fled away. Verse 8, and when the lepers came to the uttermost part of the camp, they went into one tent, and did eat and drink, and carried them silver and gold and raiment, and went and hid it, and came again and entered another tent, and carried them also, and went and hid it. Decision for survivor part 2. Decision for survivor part 2. If you were here last Sunday, I said, in as much as we depend on God for our life, there are two things God can never do for you. And I said the first thing God can never do for any man is that God cannot plan for you. God can never sit down to plan for you. In Proverbs chapter 16 and verse 9, the Bible said, the heart of a man devises his way, but the Lord ordereth his footstep. I said, God cannot plan for you, but God can alter your plan. You can make plan for yourself, and God will alter it, but God can never sit down to plan for somebody. And I said, number 2, the second thing God can never do for a man is that God cannot make choices for you. God does not choose for anybody, but God can tell you what to choose. God does not choose for people, but God can tell people what and who to choose. Deuteronomy chapter 30 and verse 19. He said, I call the earth and the heavens of the earth to bear witness against you, and I set before you a curse and a blessing, life and death. He said, but I say to you, choose life. So God can tell you what to choose. God can tell you who to choose, but God can never choose for you. And I said there are 9 lessons to learn from the life of these lepers. And the first lesson we looked at last Sunday was that your current condition does not determine your future. How your life looks like today is not a determinant of how your life will look like tomorrow. There are people that have today, and if they don't understand the dynamics of spirituality, by tomorrow they may have no more. There are people who don't have today, who are nobody today, and if they understand the dynamics of the spirituality, they can become something tomorrow. This church you see today started from inside the parlor. 2 families. The family of Ezoke and the family of, I think, Enoro there. Those were the 2 families that were in church. And from there today, God has risen the ministry, and it is going global. Am I communicating with somebody here? Your current condition today does not determine your future. And the second lesson we learned from here last Sunday was that do not undermine people. These men were leprous men. They thought nothing good could come out from them. They sent them out of the city. They were by the city gate. But it was these 4 leprous men that God used to bring deliverance for the children of Israel. And the third lesson we learned from there last Sunday was how people see you does not matter much. How you see yourself is what matters most. How people see you does not matter much, but how you see yourself matter most. And the 4th lesson we learned from here last Sunday was that it is not over for you until you die. Every man has a hope for the future as long as they breathe. Don't conclude on people that are still breathing. It is not over for you until you... I said it is not over for you until you what? Now we're going to start from here. Number 5. The 5th lesson. Can you work on this sign, please? The 5th lesson to learn from this leprous man is that indecision wastes and ruins destiny. When a man refuses to make decision for his life, he can ruin his own destiny. When a man folds his hand and does nothing about his current level, his destiny can be ruined. His destiny can be wasted. The 4 leprous men said, why sit we here? Why are we not making decision? Why are we not doing anything about our current level? Why are we quiet? Why are we sitting? Why sit we here until we die? Indecision. The inability to decide of what you will do with your life makes God helpless towards you. The inability for you to make decision, it makes God helpless from helping you. There are things you must understand. There are things prayer can do. There are things fasting can do. There are things sowing seed can do. There are things only decision can do. Am I communicating with somebody here? There are things only decision can do. These leprous men did not pray. They said, why sit we here? It is time to make decision about your life. It is time for you to make decision. How your tomorrow will look like is depending on your decisions of today. How your tomorrow will be like is a result of your decision of today. Number 6, for the sake of time, if you must become something in life, if something can be produced from your life, you must question the abnormal so that the normal can happen. You must question the abnormal. Don't leave things the way you met them. Don't handle things the way it is done for you to get a different result. You must question the abnormal. Why sit we here? The abnormal was questioned. The Bible said there were 4 men. These were not 4 children. They were men and they were sitting down. But I like the 4th leper. The 4th leper asked a question. Why sit we here? It is time to question the abnormality in your family. It is time to question the poverty. Why are we poor in this family? It is time to challenge and question the inability to be educated in the family. Why are we not educated? You must question the abnormal so that the normal can come out. You must question the abnormal. Why do we die untimely in this family? Why don't we progress in this family? Why don't we get help in this family? Ladies and gentlemen, nothing can happen in your life. Nothing can change in your life until you question the abnormal. You will never see the normal until you question the abnormal. Why am I praying and answers are not coming? You must question the abnormal so that the normal can come out. Why am I fasting? Why am I serving God and nothing is happening? Can I talk to somebody here? A pastor went to the mountain and he was fasting, he was praying. He was fasting, he was praying. He was speaking in capital letter tongues and nothing was changing. His ministry was dying. But yet a man, another pastor will come. Father, thank you. Thank you for my ministry. Lord, I am going for a program. Lord, I'm having a program. Do this, do that, do that. And he will leave the mountain. After some days, this man will come back and say, Lord, thank you for all I asked for you in this mountain was settled. And this other pastor got angry and he stopped his prayer and he asked the man, was it not just here you came and prayed a few days ago and you left? He said yes. And all these testimonies are happening. He said yes. The man began to question God. Lord, why am I praying and nothing is happening? Why am I spending 3 days after fasting, after praying, after all the stress? I go back to my church, nothing happens. And he began to question the abnormal. And that afternoon on the mountain, he fell into a vision, and the angel of the Lord took him back to the olden days. And the angel said, this man is the great grandfather of that pastor you are saying. What did the man do? When missionaries came into the community, he gave them his land. He supported them. God said this man is enjoying the dividends of his great grandfather. This man is enjoying ministry because of the sacrifice the father made. And he took the man to another place and he saw some certain people temple, and it was like a shrine, and he saw they were using human being for sacrifice, and he asked, who is this? The angel said, this is your great grandfather. He was a dibia, a native doctor that can disappear, a native doctor that used human being for sacrifice. Those are the blood that are crying against you. That is why nothing is happening. That is why when you pray and fast, the blood cry against you. He said, this time don't pray for power, don't pray for ministry to grow. Attack your foundation, correct your foundation. Ladies and gentlemen, God will never tell you what to do until you begin to question the abnormal. God will not give you that solution. Are you not tired of praying? Are you not tired of fasting? Are you not tired of seed sowing? And yet there is no result. It is time to question the abnormal and say, Lord, it is not me. I am not the only one that gave birth to children, but how come my children are always entering trouble? They are not meeting helpers. How come my children are always stranded? There is nothing good about them. Until you question the abnormal, you will not see the normal. Am I preaching to somebody here? When you are praying and praying and praying and nothing is happening, question the abnormal. When you are fasted and fasted and nothing is happening, question the abnormal. For the sake of time, number what now? Number 7, have a heart for people. The 7th lesson to learn from this leprous man is have a heart for people. Have a heart for who? For people. 2 Kings chapter 7 and verse 9. After they have ate, after they have kept, there was still enough. They said, we do not do a right thing by keeping this matter from the king. We have eaten, we are satisfied, but we do not do a right thing by keeping this matter to ourselves. He said, lest something worse from the Lord come upon us, let us report it to the king. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the era and generation where people are self-centered and selfish. As a believer, you must not be such one. You must be a person that has the heart for people. Nothing makes God bless men like men that have heart for the people. During the program, I didn't do counseling. After the service, I have to run so I can attend class. After the service, I have to run. And I told my boy that carried me, I said, don't pass this road again. Take me through another route. He said, Prophet, why? I said, anytime I see members close and they are trekking home, my heart bleeds. Anytime I'm on bike and I see members trekking, some carrying children, and sometimes it's almost raining, sometimes it just finished raining, I said, my heart bleeds. And he told me, said, oh, Prophet, it's not your fault. Even if you drive, I said, until I buy bus, I don't want to be seeing them trekking. He said, Prophet, even if you buy bus, there are people that will still like to trek. I said, that time, I will know that at least I have a solution for them. At least I will know that this is their decision now. Have heart for people. Have heart for people. There are many of you that are stone dead. Your heart is stone dead. You don't care. Somebody is dying. You don't care. You don't care. A young boy was telling me, he said, Prophet, there's this Yahoo they used to do, that they will use somebody's details to borrow money outside the country. And by the time the person they have borrowed the money and the money has been paid, then but the person that has the details is not aware. He's not aware they use the details. And so most times they sentence them to prison. Some of them even die of hypertension. When they see millions of dollars that they need to pay, money that they did not eat, they die. I said those kind of boys, it will be difficult for them to have a peaceful family. I know you they also, I know say you they also, but that's wickedness. Am I communicating to somebody here? Are there some sins that are better than some sin? All sin are sin, but some sin are they are even humanly. Am I communicating to somebody here? That somebody dies because of you and you don't care and you think you have made it. You have not made it so. That is not breakthrough, that's breakdown. Everywhere is quiet. I like it like this. That's not breakthrough. That's not breakthrough, sir. I will tell you. Am I condemning you? No, I'm not condemning you. But I'm condemning that act. That somebody dies because you took his money. It's not breakthrough. Somebody hangs himself because you took his money. It's not breakthrough. Somebody Somebody had to go to prison. You are laying curses on your children yet unborn. Am I communicating with somebody here? They grow up and they begin to enter problem. They grow up, they begin to face challenges. They cry, they pray, and they will not know that it was their father that committed them to problem. Have heart, have heart, have heart, have heart, have heart, have heart. A young boy told me, he said, Prophet, please, I did something. I don't know if you're angry. I said, what did you do? He said, please, I gave your number to a white person. So I calculated that it was his client. I said, what's the problem? He said, Prophet, she has been in the hospital for weeks. For weeks. So I told her I have a pastor in Africa, in Nigeria, that if he prays for her, he will get well. Am I communicating to somebody here? And she contacted me. She contacted me. And she told me the case, she had been in the hospital and all of that. Even the child is also admitted by her side. She told me, said, Pastor, pray for my child. You leave me. Pray for. I said, no, we'll pray for two of you. Will get well. I prayed for her. He told the boy, he said that your pastor, after his prayer, I got well. The child also got well. Two of them are alive. That is having a heart for people. I don't care. You may say, Prophet, Yahoo. But to see that human being was sick and connected the human being to prophet to pray so that the person will not die. That's a heart for people. Am I preaching too hard? Am I preaching too hard? There are some things you should not do. Sir, I beg you. There are some certain things you should not do. Some certain things you should not do. I said it to one of my sons. He said, Prophet, what of Illuminati? I said, you and the person, two of you are fraud. Somebody tell you, come and pay money to do an association. Then the association will give you money, will give you fame. If he has money and he has fame, tell him to register for you. Oh, you are not hearing what I'm saying. Okay, register for me. When I receive my money, I will pay you. Somebody called me. He said, is this pastor? I said, yes, it's pastor. He said, pastor from where? I said, pastor in EKPOMA. He said, congratulations. Do you know so pastor? I said, I don't know. He said, he's your friend on Facebook. The pastor said, today's his birthday. So he said, we should help him do giveaway. And your number was one of the selected number. I said, oh, glory to God. Miracle alert. He said, yes, we have so amount for you and a cash gift of this and that. But you have to register first. They will send you an account number on Facebook. Go and check it now and we'll pay the money. You will pay 10,000. We will start your registration for you to receive your money. I said, no problem. How much is my money? He said, 50,000. That's what we'll give to you. Then I forget the other gift he said they will send alongside. I said, no problem. The 50,000 is with you? He said, yes. I said, who have it? He said, you. If you just pay 10,000, the money is yours. I said, okay. Remove the 10,000 from the 50,000 and send me 40,000. He said, no, prophet, it's not so. I said, me will get youth for church. A guy man cannot get a guy yo-yo. Is it not my money? Remove the 10,000. Which year you could tell you say prophet Mumurish? That say, let me tell you something. Some people get scammed because of greediness. A widow woman was scammed of her last 9,000 naira. They just called her. Your family member outside country gave us your number. I said we should give you money. They will send you one code now from your bank. Just give us the code. Oh, he actually gave them her last 9,000 naira. They took it. She came, she was crying. He said, Prophet, I don't call her back. I tell her, say, I be widow. Make it not let what happen to me happen to her. Prophet, let me pray. I said, madam, calm down. How they take collect the money? He said, they want to send me money. Make I give them one number where they go send me. If they send me, I say, madam, even you yourself. Hello, what did I call it? Greed. What am I trying to say in nutshell? Have people at heart. Hey, that's a prophet say we should be doing Illuminati and dating. I did not say you that one. I'm only explaining something. All of them are bad. But there are some that it is greediness that make these people fall for it. But there are some, it is wickedness. Am I clear here? I know some youth will not talk to me again. Prophet, you're all too much. If you know what I'm saying is true, say yes, sir. No, I want to hear congregation. Say yes, sir. I'm telling you, so that you don't make money today and your future is jeopardized. Are you hearing what I'm saying now? A house was sold for 9 million naira. Full house. AC, everything, POP everywhere. 9 million naira. The young man saw 9 million naira and quickly paid. Only to enter 9 million naira house. If he buy beer inside fridge, they go drink. If he cook in the evening, chop. As he wake up the next morning, they go chop him. Only to discover he bought a cemetery. The place was used for cemetery before. As he was complaining and talking on the video, light went on, fans started rolling. I'm teaching you how to escape this nonsense. Don't be too greedy. 9 million naira for bungalow. Full bungalow. Some people. Somebody bought a very cheap fridge. Very cheap, I think about 10,000 naira. Deep freezer. He said, as I open it, it shocked me. The price not very shock you. Sir, if it's too cheap, it is scam. If it's too cheap, it is what? Scam. Just send us one number, we will give you also money. Are you joking? There is this investment. If you just put money now, we will send you 100 million in the next 2 days. I want to ask you a question. How are they making the money? Number one. Number two, if it's true, you think they will come and tell you? They have family. They have uncle. They have auntie. The auntie and uncle have children. They will not leave family and come and tell you in Nigeria. I know many of you are not happy, but I will tell you the truth. You know, I'm born to preach the truth to you. Have a heart for people. Have a heart for people. Have a heart for people. Somebody tell you he's sick. You are not concerned about that. Give me money, give me money, give me money, give me money. Pray for the person. Pray. You say you are sick, give me your name. What is the sickness? 3 days. Put it in prayer. Lord, let this person well. Am I communicating with somebody here? You can build friendship. There are few members in this church. When they came, I told them, I said, come this year, I don't put my hand on. My hand no day. I will pray for you as a person, but don't tell me anything about Yahoo. And they began to hear the word of the Lord. And one of them, let me tell you the story of one of them now. He's a big boy now. Am I communicating with somebody here? He collected money from his clients. Converted to naira, it was 70,000 naira. And in his mind, he has blown. He was very happy. And when he heard my message, he said, Prophet, I want to repent. Pray for me. I prayed for him. And all of a sudden, after 3 days, the woman started calling him. Calling him on video call. Pick. Calling him, he will reject it. Pick. He will reject it. And the woman sent him a message. He said, I know that you are a scammer. I am aware. He shocked. He started begging the woman, please don't call police on me. Don't report me. Don't do this. Don't do that. The woman said no. He said, last night here, that was when I prayed for him. He said, last night here, the Lord appeared to me in the dream and said, this person is my son. Take care of him. This person is my son. Take care of him. He said, that's why I've been calling you. I know that you are not who you say you are. God appeared to me and said I should take care of you. He said, money is not my problem, but I'm having few issues with my husband. If you can pray and my marriage is settled, money is not the problem. I'm telling you, they don't share testimony in this church. There are some testimonies we have heard that are mind-blowing. That's all. He cannot come on video call. While he was in school, this woman was supporting him while he was in school. Ladies and gentlemen, have heart for people. Have hearts. If I tell you some testimony, you will think I'm lying. Because the people don't share it, so you will think I'm lying. That's why sometimes I don't just say some things. I'm quiet. Have heart for people. Have heart for people. Feel for people. Feel for people. I know what pay me most. After you scam somebody of his hard-earned money, you go and spend it in club. And you tell me it's because Nigeria is sad. No, it's because you like high life. After you scam somebody of his hard-earned money, you carry it and you are spending it on a lady, changing guests like changing singlet. Have heart for people. Have heart for what? I know you are not answering me. Have heart for what? Have heart for what? Number what now? Number 8. Number 8. Help yourself before you help anybody. Help yourself first before you what? Help anybody. There are many of you that want to rewrite scripture. Bible never said love your neighbor more than yourself. Bible said love your neighbor as. If I am dying, you are dying, I will save myself first before I attend to you. Don't let anybody blackmail you to it. You get now, somebody asks you for money. You don't have. Let's say you have. But the money is already budgeted for something. And you tell the person, please, I can't help you because my hands are tied this period. And they start posting. Who not get today, go get tomorrow. Table they turn. Table 50 turn, make food nourish your hand. Life is not Nollywood. You fit trek today, make motor jam you tomorrow. As I'm trekking today, tomorrow, rain will beat me today, he go beat my car. Rain fit beat you today, may rush or carry you tomorrow. Don't let anybody blackmail you. Am I preaching to somebody here? Even if our mothers here, mothers that have children, are they here? If you have children, raise up your hand. You went through labor pain, right? Talk to me. You went through labor pain, right? You love your children, right? But if you are working, father pour on you, and you back child, who will you first attend to first? No matter how you love that child, you will attend to yourself first. First off your own fire before you remember, oh, baby, they're my back. Ladies and gentlemen, don't let people blackmail you into helping them. Am I communicating with somebody here? Don't let people blackmail you. You know how many people have turned down and they begin to say rubbish. I turned them down. Somebody said, Prophet, I want to rent a house. My landlord is on my neck. He's married. My landlord is on my neck. Please, sir, help me. I said, I don't have. Prophet, 100,000. I said, I don't have. And he made a statement. He said, even if it's church, help me tell your church member as what? I will not stand the other and say, church member, one of my friends want to rent house. The landlord for sure. He has found house, it's 100,000. Do you see how mentally deranged people are? Okay, I'm insulting people. I should quiet. If you want me to talk, say talk. If you don't want me to talk, say write down. I said, I will not. You are my friend. You are not a member here. That I will say, oh, one of our members is facing challenges. You are not a member just because you know me. I should not stand on the altar. Do you think church is business? I should stand on the altar and announce to members that my friend is passing through something. Let us donate money. Christ did not do that. Even when Christ multiplied fish and bread, he did not give the extra to the people to give to those that did not attend crusade. He gave it. Oh, the Lord help you now. Before the people will gather it, Jesus said to his disciples, pack it. It's our own. You did not attend crusade, you will not eat crusade food. Help yourself. Help yourself. Help yourself. You have only 5,000 in your account. And that's the money that you have budgeted to survive throughout the week. And somebody call you and say the grandmother swallows spoon, let the grandmother die. Am I communicating with somebody here? You know, you are offended now. Many of you are offended because that's what you do to people. If this message I'm preaching is offending you, that's what you do to people. That's why you're offended. Somebody has planned his life. Can I shock you? Everybody is going through something. Everybody. You're not the only one. Now, who talking you come outside? Let people know. Someone or you are very close to me. They can tell you. For 1 week, 2 weeks, there will be just 15 naira in my account. For 1 week, 2 weeks, 2 weeks, no single money in my account. And I will still come, I will preach, I will go. I will come, I will preach, I will go. I will preach, I will go. 2 weeks, no money. Everybody is going through something. Now, who talking you come outside? I didn't know. Help yourself. When people look at you and say you are a stingy person, as long as you know that you don't have to give to them. If you have and you refuse to give, that's wickedness. But as long as you know you don't have, you have set yourself you don't have, or the little you have is something you have already planned to use for yourself on some certain important matter, my dear, you are not committing sin if you don't give them that money. Are you hearing what I'm saying now? You are not committing sin if you did not give them that money. Everywhere is quiet. Everywhere is quiet. Help yourself. Help yourself. Tell your neighbor, help yourself. Tell your neighbor, help yourself. Tell your neighbor, help yourself. Number 9, the 9th lesson to learn from the lepers is that take calculated risks. Take calculated risks. There are many of you that take risks uncalculated. See, if you understand this message, you will not make mistake in life. Many of you take risks without calculating. If you are a son, you are a daughter, you will hear me say, don't rent a house that you need to pray next year to pay. The house where you are, if rent is coming close, you begin to fast and pray. That's not your house. Pack out. Pack out. Let people laugh at you. Pack out. Many of you are in debt because you are borrowing money to maintain a lifestyle. Many of you are in debt because your risks are not calculated. The lepers sat down and they said, if we sit down here, we will die. If we go to the city, we will die. If we go to the Sinai and they refuse to help us, they will kill us, we will still die. So all die and I die. It is better we die trying something. Many of you are in debt. You are praying, oh Lord, prophet, pray for me. Let God give me money to clear my debt. Why did you enter that debt? School fees. Prophet, because of school fees, I went to a government school. I went to Egware Primary School. I went to Usenu Primary School. I went to Annunciation Catholic College in Irua. It's a government school. I attended Idowa Secondary School. It's a government school. My children must attend private school and you have debt all over your neck. Remove them. All fingers are not equal. Remove them. Animals are not in government school. It's people's children that are there. Am I communicating with somebody here? Most of the lecturers in AU, they attended Annunciation Catholic College, ACC in Irua, and they are lecturers today. When your children come back from school, as a responsible parent that have their future at heart, you carry them sit down. What did they teach you in school today? Explain. So when they are in school, as the teacher is teaching, they pay attention. Because they know if I get home, my mommy will ask me what they taught me. As you ask questions, carry the book. Ask questions. You cannot answer, trouble. They know you send them there. Others can be misbehaving. Can I say this? Because you attended a public school does not mean you have a public brain. When things were better for my family, they brought me to Amazing Grace in private school. When things got rough, we went back to government school. I don't want my children to attend public school. I don't want my children to attend public school. I don't want my friends to take that rubbish. Now you have debt. What's the debt? To pay school fees. Any school that your children are attending, that you need to borrow money to pay their school fees, it's not their school. It's not their, remove them. Remove them. If they are not on scholarship, remove them. If they are not sponsor, remove them. Government school, you buy uniform, you pay for handwork. That's all. The term is over. No school fees. You can afford 5,000. Why put your children in school where they are paying 30 something thousand, and you ask them to spend 25, they can't spell it, and they are eating. Spend 25, they can't. They are eating food, and you are feeding them. He likes food. He likes food. Can I talk to somebody? I read a lot. I went to a public school. When I am talking, some people ask, which school did you attend? Do I talk like somebody that attended a public school? If they give me a you Bible, some of you here, you can't write me, I'm writing. I'm not trying to be braggadocious. It's the truth. It is the focus that matters, not the school. As long as there are teachers that teach it. Two of my friends that studied English in school, they told me, they said, you are the only person that when we are talking to, we have not had any reason to correct your English. Sometimes promise to be arguing English with me. I'll tell you, Alpha, calm down. If I don't know it, I will quiet. If I know it, I will say it. We will do Google search and I will win. My brain, they ought to. Am I communicating with somebody here? Can I tell you 2 things not to borrow money for? Should I tell you 2 things not to borrow money for? Number 1, don't borrow money because you are expecting money. Don't borrow money because you are expecting. Because that money you are expecting might not come. Many of you are not disappointed. You are just greedy. Somebody said next week I go send you 20,000. You have already borrowed it today. For somebody's promise, don't borrow money on promises. Number 2, don't borrow money on results. Can I explain? If I borrow 500,000 and put it into this cement business, in the next 3 months, I will have 1 million. That is results. Don't borrow on results. Don't what? I'm teaching you. You will just leave. This building you are, is debt free. What did I call it? Debt free. We are not owing anybody in this building 1 naira. 1. We are not owing anybody. And we will never have any cost to anybody. Can I talk to you? When we were roofing this place, many of you were here when the wind destroyed the roof. When we started, we had to pull them down. And the sawmill that we are buying from, it's a type of building. We said, church, it's no problem. Any amount of wood you need, carry. When you carry it, when you have the money, come and pay. Peter and Brother Jasper were jumping. Hey, we don't see free wood. Now we don't complete. I was praying. I was preaching myself. But they said, we'll just step prophet before we go. They came and they told me while I was praying. I said, wait. I just do like this. After prayer, I said, people are happy. He said, yes. I said, as I sleep, wake up. My mind not a beat. I'm not dragging members for the church building. You don't like it? They said, prophet, now the woman talking by herself. I said, no. Not all breakthrough are breakthrough. Some are breakdown. I said, no. He said, prophet, not fear. The money will come. You will tell members. I said, no. Don't. If God cannot roof his house, let God leave it. We did not buy anything on credit. Not 1 on credit. Not 1 on credit. The building you are under today is debt free. Let that from your prophet. If you don't have, stay. Prophet, now my customer, he said anytime I need, I can they carry. Now you are owing 100, small money, 200, small money, 500. Prophet, you don't big, 1 million, 2 million. You are not only up and down. Why? Because you are borrowing on results, borrowing on expectation, borrowing on somebody say ego. My friend, don't do that. That is why you are stranded. That's why you are stranded. I sleep without fear. I wake up without fear because I'm not owing anybody. I'm not afraid. Oh, make no contract me tomorrow. Make person not go say, prophet, where my money? Make person not go say, I see some people come outside for tax and offering. So now be said money big. I am not owing anybody. You're not hearing me. Watch this. When you are planning, this is where many Christians miss it. When you are planning to take a risk, because many of you have the mindset of it is risky not to take a risk, take a calculated risk. When you are planning to take a risk, what do? You sit down and you check the positive side. If I borrow this money to start this business and I put it in my store, this location is favorable. In the next 4 months, I should be able to pay. That's a good plan. Then you come back. What if I put it in my store and people don't buy? How will I be able to raise money to pay? If you discover that there is 50-50, don't borrow it. Don't. That's how I live my life. Once I discover the danger is much, I will not. If I have somebody that will send me money every month, 200,000, 500,000, I will no problem carry the wood because I am sure I'll be able to pay. But we are working on favor. Somebody can wake up and just bless you. Somebody can wake up and decide to bless you. I won't do that. Am I communicating with somebody here? I'm not trying to say when you borrow you are a bad person. I'm only telling you, borrow with sense. Youth, am I teaching you something? You will not see this in business class. I'm teaching you for free. We didn't teach you this in home economics, in commerce. This is wisdom from heaven. Calculate. What if it doesn't work? What if it doesn't work? How am I going to pay back? No prophet, it must work. No prophet, the person will introduce me to the business. He said the business is lucrative. In 3 months, the person's foundation is not your foundation. The foundation you came from hate progress. Once they see you open that store, they will fight it. Calculate. If I nothing meet up, how am I going to pay back? Am I communicating to somebody? Somebody offered me 2 million naira while we were building. He said, prophet, I have 2 million naira, but I'm not doing anything with it. I don't know what I'm doing with it yet. Let me give you the 10 million to build the church, then you pay me back instrumentally. Or you pay me back whenever I need the money for something. I said, take your 2 million. I don't need it. I don't what? Many of 2 million is breakthrough. It's not breakthrough, it's breakdown. One of you put the 2 million, members are saying work is fast, project is fast, and at the end, you're not able to pay back. That time, the same members will be the first to say, our Boroboro pastor, always a pastor. Don't impress people. Don't what? Number 3, don't borrow for somebody to borrow. Huh? Don't borrow for somebody to what? Money. I pay a bill. I did that job. I need money. Whoa, big hole. Anywhere. Even when I borrow, help me borrow. I will pay back. Don't borrow. If you so much like the person, hold the person's hand. Carry the person to where they borrow money. Tell the person, I know the person, but I won't stand as guarantor for you. The Lord give you understanding. Are you with me now? Don't for somebody to what? Carry the person. Go there. This is where they borrow money. I've talked to them with my connection. So if you can provide your guarantors, they will give you. I will not do for you. Some members have brought loan slip for me to sign as their guarantor. I turned them back. I told them I was not going to sign. Prophet, just sign. They said they need person when get building. Well, I know they. If you want to stop church, stop church. By the time I sign, you go wrong. I go feel wrong with church. I go say no come church again. Then I'll come they preach. Lapo go there front. Pampe go there front. Grooming go there front. What do they call the other one? All cash go there front. Fair money go there front. As they pay offering, fair money go carry out. I'm telling you why some people, you don't see them in church. You ask them, they say that bad church. I bad, yes, to save my life. Am I communicating to somebody here? Do you know that people can tell you to borrow for them and they will make the excuse of you can pay? So maybe if I not send guarantor for them, they will not run. Then because prophet have sons and daughters, he will not be calling them. Please, or one member put me in trouble. Please help me to fiakwa. If the Lord will make you stop church, stop. My signature, and I'm saying it on the altar now for the rest of you to do. My signature will never, my passport will never become a guarantor for anybody, no matter how much I love you. Stand on your feet. I told Brother Jasper we can't finish this message today. Stand on your feet. No matter how much I love you, I will not borrow for you. Are you with me now? I needed to do something in church. Can you take camera away? I want to say something. Take camera away. I want to say something. You know, we are in the last days. Where you are talking, you have to remove camera sometimes. Is it out?